Hey guys, Lego Freak here, and I'm just in a good mood this week. I'm uploading like crazy. There we go. I got it out of my mouth. Yeah, someone asked if I could make a video today. I believe it was, well, I'll tell you his name in a minute, but so I decided, why not try? I'll film a video, and I'll see if I can get it edited and uploaded today for you guys. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this crazy video schedule. Again, starting this Saturday, I'll be doing my normal schedule, which is probably going to be upload Saturday, upload a video on Monday, and possibly even one on Thursday every week. So maybe 3 videos per week for you guys, because Thursday, to be honest, is usually a pretty empty day. There's not much going on Thursday. So yeah, it's probably going to be Saturday, Monday, and Thursday every week. And every other video will be something special. So, yeah. So this is going to be just another custom Lego minifigure tutorial. But first, shout-out time! I'm going to have to start doing that because I love giving shout-outs. People seem to want a lot. So, yeah, here we go. First shout-out today is Fire Burning Customs. He asked for a shout-out, so there's his name in the glorious corner of my room. Yeah, so make sure to check him out. And next shout out goes to Production Studios. Love the YouTube name, by the way. That's clever. So yeah, there it is up there. So make sure to check that out as well. And the last but not least shout out goes to J-Brick Studios, right up there as well. So yeah, make sure to check out all 3 of these guys. I'll be checking their stuff out later, but I wanted to film this video and get it uploaded. So, yeah, but, yeah, so there's your shout-outs. If anyone else wants a shout-out, make sure to let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to do that. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, and the character that we have for today is Nyssa from the TV show Arrow. Now, I'm not sure if this character is from the comic books or if they made it up for the show, but this is the look based off of the TV show. So yeah, this is definitely one of the favorite figures I did for that showcase, just because of the amount of cloth and stuff on it like that. Just with the custom quiver that I showed in my last video. Well, there's a different one obviously, but you know, with just really cool weapons and accessories and stuff like that. This was just so much fun to make. And yeah, I've been looking forward on doing a tutorial on this figure. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys how to make it. It's pretty difficult, or at least it was for me. But you know, I'm pretty sure you guys can do it. I have faith in you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the tools that I used. All right, and the tools that I used for this particular minifigure are gold paints. Don't need much of this. But I did use it, so gray paint, or pavement as the color is called, but it's just dark gray. Tan paint, black paint, a dark red paint, this is flamenco red, and then a lighter red paint, yeah, so 2 different shades. Silver paint. And sorry if my lighting's not as good as it usually is. My light broke, so that's unfortunate. So I'm trying to make this video alright, but a paintbrush, and of course a thumbtack for detail as always, or a toothpick, or whatever the heck you guys use. But this is what I use. So yeah, let's get into the pieces that I used. Alright, the pieces that I used for this minifigure, just a standard Lego hood. This one I put some red paint on, but just ignore that. It's just a standard black Lego hood. I used a Wonder Woman head, but you could use quite a few other heads if you wanted to. Just whichever one you think works best. That was the best one I had at the moment. Come on. Just a Hawkeye Bow. Now this one I did some modifying too. If you want to do that, I just cut the arrow off and put a string on it, but completely up to you. These were gray legs, as you can see, but with a red belt, because I didn't have any dark red legs. If you have those, you could just use those. So yeah. Just a random black torso with black arms and hands. This one's actually blue, but you know, I can't really find another black one right off. So this was one of those the elf knives from the Hobbit sets that I did some modifying to. This is optional, of course. And this little piece of paper is what I use for her kind of shoulder thing that she has, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to give a tutorial on that, as well, I'll just kind of explain that in a second. But I did use a piece of paper to kind of make this shoulder thing that she has. So yeah, let's get into the actual painting tutorial. Alright, so as far as painting goes on the legs, pretty much their paint is terrible on here, I'm sorry about that, but pretty much just painted like the entire legs except for the boot parts, this darkish red color. And then pretty much what I did was, of course, I painted the kind of black shoes that she has. Now there are 3 straps. There's like one here, one right here, and then of course one here that I painted. And then I continued it onto the side and just pretty much painted 3 lines going across. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did. And then what I did is over it, I painted this kind of in gold, this kind of knife shape here for her knife holder. And then of course the handle of the actual knife right here with silver and black. So it's pretty much a black dot, silver line, black line, silver line, and then a longer black line to kind of look like her knife. And then of course this shape in gold. And then just a little bit of work on the belt, but not much. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the legs. Now for the torso here, one second. So for the torso, pretty much what I did. Sorry about that. My camera decided to have a little spaz fit. So yeah. Anyways, for the torso, pretty much what I did was I started by just doing the little V where her skin is showing in tan, because that's pretty much below everything else. So I started with that. As soon as that was dry, I put in this silver line that goes across here. And pretty much what I did was I just made a line, and then I went back and put 4 actually little ovals, like silver ovals shapes. So pretty much all this was silver. Then I just went back and put in small black lines here in the ovals to make it look like this kind of, I don't know, not chain, but this kind of loop look that it has. So yeah, then pretty much what I did was I went and I put on this pad here, which is pretty much just a bunch of V's, kind of crooked, or more like check marks, I should say, upside down check marks, and then the curve that goes right here. So it's pretty much just this kind of pad here. Then I went over here and did the 2 lines going to these kind of 3 buckle things here that she has. And then I did these 4 dots, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4 in silver. So yeah, then pretty much for the arms, what I did was I just painted the wrist red, this darker red, and this part as well, and then just put in black dots, same on the other side. Now for this, pretty much I just took a Lego cape and cut off these little shapes and glued them onto the torso. And then I painted the red going up this side, and it kind of stops here, and then this red going from the torso onto the cape and down, which is accurate, and it looks really cool. I'm glad that I took the time to do that instead of just trying to paint it on the legs. It would look weird. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the torso. There's nothing really on the back except for a bad paint job. So yeah, now as far as the quiver goes, the quiver and the hood piece or the shoulder piece, I'm sorry, are kind of attached to each other. If you pull off the quiver, that comes with it. So pretty much what I did, and I'm sorry I can't give a more clear tutorial on this thing, is pretty much just took a piece of paper and kind of cut it into this shape. So it kind of comes down with a little V right there, and then it just goes back up. And of course there's 2 neck holes, so it attaches onto her neck there. Then pretty much what I did on this is I painted 3 red, again like V or check mark things, just going down, and then they kind of go right above this little V here, and then they go back up, and with 3 silver dots, 1 for each line. Yeah, now I showed you how to make a custom quiver in my last video, so if you haven't seen that and you want to know how to make one of these, I kind of gave a quick tutorial on how I made this. Yeah. So, and then of course, it's just on this back piece here. I didn't really do anything to the head. Eventually, I want to get a veil across her mouth because she does have that sometimes in the show. Sometimes she doesn't, so... yeah, now as far as the hood goes, pretty much what I did is I just painted the inside red, as you can see there. Now this was the more shiny red, and I tried to give it a leathery type look, so... yeah, pretty much I put the bright red in the hood, on her shoulder, and on the quiver, as well as the arrows. And then the darker red is for her wrists, for the little cape thing on her torso, and for the legs. So, yeah, again, I don't think you don't have to have 2 different shades of red, but I did, and I think it looks nicer this way. I think it gives a little bit more detail. And from what I could tell from the pictures, there was different shades of red. So, yeah, now as far as the knife goes, pretty much I kind of just cut off the little handles that kind of curved out and did some painting on the handle, but that's kind of coming off just because she holds it. But yeah, pretty much just did the blade or the handle silver and black, and you know, kind of made this look battle damaged a little bit. So yeah, that kind of represents her sword. I know it's supposed to be a knife, but let's face it, it's pretty dang long. So yeah, and again, the bow is just a Hawkeye bow that I cut the arrow off of and put a string on. But you know, you can do whatever you want with that. Now there really is no detail on the bow. I did see pictures, and it is pretty much just a black bow and arrow. So yeah, no painting done on that. But yeah, that about does it for this minifigure. Again, this is one of my favorites that I've done, which of course I say all the time. I know I say it all the time. I say that way too much. But yeah, I hope this tutorial was helpful, and yeah, so that about wraps it up.
Alright, so that about wraps up yet another video. I'm glad that I could get this done today for you guys, because of course you asked. So yeah, here it is. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'm doing a Q&A for my 100 subscriber special. If you have any questions, please put those in the comments, because I'm at 98 subscribers. I'm pretty sure my next video will be my 100 subscriber special, depending on how things go. But yeah, make sure to leave any questions. They could be about Legos, or just about me, about my life, things like that. Make sure to leave those below so that I can have some more questions to answer. I'll be doing some crazy stuff for my 100 subscriber special. I'm still trying to get it all planned out before I get those extra 2 subscribers. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like, as well as subscribe. Share the video, that'd be awesome. If you guys were to share this video on Facebook or whatever, that would be just excellent. And of course, if you want a shout out, make sure to leave that below as well, and I will put your name in the glorious corner of my room. So yeah, anyways, this has been Lego Freak. Peace.
3, 2, 1.